All right, let's talk, because this conversation has been sitting in my head for a long time, and today is the day we finally say it out loud. Most overrated versus most underrated cards in eFootball. And before anybody gets emotional, before the comments start flying, before someone says skill issue, watch the video to the end. Because this isn't about disrespecting legends, it's about how they actually perform in-game. Let's start with the overrated ones. 110 big-time Zlatan Ibrahimovic. On paper, this card looks like a monster. 110 rated, Fox in the box. 100 finishing, 97 kicking power, 95 physical contact, aerial superiority, phenomenal finishing, willpower, the whole package. When you look at the card, you think, yeah, this guy should dominate. But then you play, and suddenly you realize something feels off. Zlatan is strong, yes. He finishes chances, yes. But in actual gameplay, he feels heavy. His turns are slow. His acceleration doesn't match what the card is selling. In tight matches against fast defenders, he struggles to separate. When the pressure is high, when you need quick movement inside the box, he doesn't react fast enough. And the biggest issue? Expectation. People expect Zlatan to carry games by himself, but most of the time he needs everything set up perfectly for him to shine. A specific cross, a specific angle, a specific situation, if your playstyle doesn't revolve around feeding him, he disappears. That's why he's overrated. Not bad, just not worth the hype people put on him. Now let's talk about 105 Epic Patrick Vieira. This one hurts because Vieira is supposed to be untouchable. Anchorman, physical monster, defensive wall. And yes, defensively, he's solid. 96 plus physical, elite tackling, aggression through the roof. But here's the truth nobody wants to say. Vieira in eFootball is clunky. When the ball touches his feet, the tempo drops. His passing is inconsistent under pressure. Turning with him feels delayed. In a meta where quick transitions and clean build-up matter, Vieira sometimes becomes a liability instead of an advantage. He wins the ball and then gives it right back. In theory, he's perfect. In practice, he demands a very specific system to work, and if you don't build your midfield around covering his weaknesses, he gets exposed. Again, not bad, but massively overrated for how people talk about him. And then there's 105 Epic Pirlo. This one is controversial, because Pirlo looks beautiful. The card screams elegance, orchestrator, passing stats glowing green, outside curler through passing vision. But Efootball is not real life. Pirlo's biggest strength, tempo control, doesn't translate well into a game that rewards pace, pressure, and quick decision-making. Defensively, he offers almost nothing. Physically, he gets bullied, and under aggressive press, his influence drops fast. If you're not an elite player who knows exactly how to protect him, Pirlo becomes a passenger, and that's why he's overrated. Amazing in theory, situational in reality. Now, let's flip the script, because the underrated cards, these guys quietly win games. 107 Epic Michel Platini. This card is disgusting, and nobody talks about it enough. 107 AMF. Whole player. 100 ball control, 100 dribbling, 99 tight possession, 93 low pass, 95 acceleration. This man glides. Platini doesn't force the game. He understands it. His movement between the lines is insane. He arrives late into the box, finds space effortlessly, and his finishing is way more reliable than the stats suggest. And his passing? It feels automatic. No delay, no stiffness, just clean, intelligent distribution. Platini doesn't need the game to be built around him. He fits into everything. That's what makes him special and criminally underrated. Then there's 105 Epic Marco van Basten. People look at him and think, slow striker, old school. Big mistake. Van Basten's positioning is elite. His finishing is ruthless. Inside the box, he doesn't miss. And unlike Zlatan, his movement feels smarter. He doesn't need brute force. He finds pockets of space defenders don't even see. Headers, volleys, first-time shots. He's automatic. He's not flashy. He doesn't sprint past defenders. But when chances come, he converts them with zero mercy. That's value. That's efficiency. That's underrated greatness. And finally, 103 Epic Pedri. This one makes me laugh, because people look at Pedri and say, too weak, too small, no physicality. But if you actually play the game, you know the truth. Pedri is a control monster. His ball control, dribbling, tight possession, balance, stamina, it's elite. He doesn't lose the ball, ever. Under pressure, he slips away like water. He links midfield and attack effortlessly. And the craziest part? He keeps going for 90 minutes. While Vieira is tired, while Pirlo is hidden, Pedri is still pressing, still passing, still moving. He doesn't dominate by force. He dominates by intelligence, and that's why he's underrated. So when you really break it down, this isn't about ratings. It's about feel, about how cards perform when the match is tight, when the opponent is strong, when every mistake matters. Overrated cards look scary. Underrated cards win games. And if you understand that, you're already ahead of most players in eFootball.